First off, I just want to do a shout out and a thank you to a YouTuber goes by the name of Wild Bill. He did a DIY chin mount for the GoPro, and I find that his way is the easiest and the best way to, if you want to mount your GoPro on any uneven surface, basically. So here is his name. If you search Wild Bill, and it's DIY GoPro Chin Mount. Alright, so if you can't go to his link, he show you how to do it. All I did was just follow his instruction, and I did it, and this is mine right here. The only difference is he probably bought this from Amazon, which came with the mount and the pad separate. I didn't have that. I ordered it. I ordered this one. It's coming home right now, but when I did it, I used the original GoPro mount, and it doesn't. If you order this one, it's have the kind of like a cutout on the two side of the mount, so it's the same as his video. So when you push this Bondo thing, the plastic weld Bondo, you can pick this up at Home Depot, Lowe's, any store like that, and or go buy it on Amazon. It will push the Bondo through this hole, this two cutout here, and it will basically act like an anchor. Your Bondo to the anchor to the mount, so it stick even stronger. My original GoPro mount doesn't have that cutout, so what I had to do was I had to drill 4 small holes so the Bondo can go through those 4 small holes, and it will act like an anchor. And I follow his instruction, and it works out pretty well. There's other way you can do it. Monosity, he mounted his GoPro on the side here with a couple of these little thing, kind of like the extension arm for the GoPro, and he goes from here to all the way to the front, and his GoPro mounted on top of that. With extra part, it would just make the helmet more heavier, and to me, the lighter is the better. So this plus the GoPro, and that's all it is. Well, anyway, thank you, Wild Bill, for an awesome DIY. And if you want to learn how to do this, go to his link, and he'll teach you how to do it in his video. Bye bye. Just be cautious when you handle this plastic well stuff. They're kind of like clay, so if you don't want like feeling like clay, they're kind of like clay and super glue at the same time. So if you don't want them to stick to your hand, they do stick. Maybe you leave them long enough, they become pretty hard to remove. So make sure you wear gloves if you don't want them to stick to your hand. I didn't wear any gloves, and they stick to my hand. Took me soap, water didn't do much. I have to use acetone. That works great. Acetone or gas or gasoline or something like that, and they will come off, but it's a pain in the butt. Just wear gloves when you handling this stuff, because you kind of have to massage it a little bit, because when it come in a tube like this, it have like an outer shell and an inner shell. Outer shell is blue, and the inner one is, I think, is the clay. So you gotta have to mix them pretty well. So you gotta sit there and kind of like massage them like this for a little bit until the color become kind of like gray color. Then you can stick it on. Other notes is when you slap this on and it stay on whatever surface that you're trying to stick this onto, don't worry about it. Even though it's go over let's say I'm pushing this against this this GoPro mount, and originally it's like I had it extra, so it stick all the way out here. This part stick all the way out here. It's just all over the place. But this stuff is great. I mean, it's just like clay, and you can just use a like this kind of blade and just they become pretty soft after 20 minute to 30-minute wait. It's hardened enough so that it doesn't break off, but it's not too hard that you cannot cut through it. So it's okay to leave extra everywhere, and you can trim it off later. And you can sand it too. You can sand it down. If I really wanted to make this really look like the original, it looks good, it looks, you know, aesthetically pleasing, then I can just wet sand it or sand it, grind it down all the way to the edge or something like that. But I did a rush job, so it looked jagged here, all the way over here, extra clay over the mount. So it looked like crap if you look at it closely, but you can mold it to whatever you want. So yeah, this stuff worked great.